Hello and welcome back to my PPR Tier 3 League Racing series. For round 3, it is the crown in the jewel of the F1 calendar. It is, of course, the Monaco Grand Prix. If you've missed the previous episode, close your eyes, click the card in the top right-hand corner of your screen and go check out Spain and Bahrain. But we are currently 6th in the Drivers' Championship. A very solid start to the season, much better than I anticipated this season would go so far. And looking at the Constructors Championship as well, we've managed to get Red Bull up into P3 and actually a fight for the Constructors Championship as it stands. So a very good result so far for both myself and my teammate, which is Kane. Kane won't be joining me for today. In fact, I've actually got the Winter Soldier, Sebastian Stan, as my teammate for today. But let's get into the qualifying lap. We are in the last 2 minutes of the qualifying session, starting our hot lap here in Monaco, down towards turn 1, dropping it down to 3rd. And no heroics into Zandvoort there, but taking enough of the inside of the corner just to gain us 1/10 of a second on our best lap time so far, through the casino section, through the left, and then into the right, getting as close to the barriers as we dare. 4 tenths up right now on our best time, hugging the inside in towards Mirabeau, through the left and down into the hairpin, dropping it down to first gear and just trying to wait and frustratingly try and get on the power through that corner, down to the right and into Portier of the right-hand corner before we go through the tunnel section. And a whopping 6 tenths up on our previous best time. And as you can see, our heart rate is through the roof at the moment, 141 beats per minute. As we go through the left and then the right and then the right again on the Novel chicane, nice and tidy, but actually losing us a little bit of time. But good time gained on the exit of the corner. Through to back now, trying to carry as much speed as we possibly can as we go flat out through swim pool 1 and then into the right and the left, dropping a shift down into 3rd gear for the left-hander of the second part of the swim pool. Into Raskas, my least favourite corner on the calendar. As you can see, running a little bit wide on the second apex of Raskas, through the last corner of Anthony Nodes and down towards the line. And it is going to be a 1:09.8 as we come across the line there. And it's at P10 at the moment, but unfortunately it does drop us down into P13, which in all fairness, it's probably the worst place to start on the grid in any race, let alone Monaco. It is so difficult to overtake around here, especially in a league race, but we'll be hoping for maybe some more drama that we have seen in previous races so far to get us higher up through the field. So P13 on the grid, but we are starting higher up than our rival, which is of course Dirk Chocolate, so we can be happy with that. Strategy for today: mediums for the start, then softs for the end, taking out the fuel as well to make the car as light as it possibly can be for the race. It's actually our first race, I believe, with our race engineer, Rutanis. You may know him from the live streams. If you do not watch these races live, you can go do so. Twitch, the first link in the description. Go check me out on Twitch and you can watch these races live as they happen every single Wednesday. But here we go. 5 red lights in Monaco, and we are underway. P13 for the start, and it's actually not too bad of a start compared to Daffy, but kind of getting a bit held up there as Sandy Baggy didn't have the greatest starts, and look at that, a mistake off the start of the race. Front wing damage on the insides. There's a big crash there. We move up into P12, go side by side with Daffy. McNeish is lagging all over the place, as we've also got Greaser, I think, that is lagging too. We're going side by side through the casino section, and this is just where we're going to be really, really painful. We've got to make a choice now. Either we pit early on as we get a big dive bomb move there from Alex Budd, who we are in a voice chat call, but we do move out of the way there. We let him sort of have the room, and we move a little bit to the inside there just to make sure we don't go into the back of Greaser to give ourselves even more damage. We're going to see if this damage is bearable for the first lap, and we decide not to come into the pits. There's lots of other drivers into the pit lane off the start of the race, and we are back up into the points paying position. P10 at the moment for the Monaco Grand Prix. Cut ahead to lap 2 now as we go through the swim pool section. We've got Dark all over the back of us, and he's so much quicker than us at this stage of the race. He's going to be desperately trying to get past as McNeish has had a huge accident out of the swimming pool section. I think he's maybe just cut across the corner and just gone straight into the barrier, bounced off and broken a lot of his car. It's good news for us though, because it moves us up a free position, and we've now moved up into P8 as somebody else has either come into the pits or had a crash as well. So good news there for us up into P8, still holding Dark off behind us. He's going to be getting really frustrated in this race because we've got front wing damage. There's nothing really we can do but Dark going for a lunge up the inside, and we're just going to allow him to have it. There's no need for us to fight drivers too hard because it just means we're going to lose time to them as Dirk Chocolate all over the back of us at the moment. We're probably going to do a similar procedure here with Dirk. We're going to be nicer in all fairness to Dirk. We're going to let him through because we know we have damage. He has a clean front wing, and we're going to pull over to the left-hand side, as you can see, and just allow Dirk to go past. We've got more drivers into the pits, including my teammate. Sebastian Stan. He had a great qualifying session, but unfortunately, pitting on lap 4 suggests to me that he's probably got a bit of front wing damage. So unfortunately for him, he has lost a bit of time there. Cozzy now going for an overtake here. Nothing again that we can really do. I'd probably prefer that he would overtake me on this straight here, because I probably would have allowed him to do it. But through the corners there, it's a bit frustrating. We're both going to lose time, but nonetheless, he has got past me, and now we can focus on just putting the laps in, getting back into that rhythm. We know we've got the front wing damage. We've just got to survive. Trying to make sure we don't get any side pod damage or any more front wing damage to Sebastian Stan. Here we go. We're just being a good teammate, letting through Sebastian Stan, the Winter Soldier. We don't want him to, murder us with that right steel arm of his, or is it left steel arm? Let me know in the comment section down below. But P11 now in this race, outside the points, but there's still a long way left to go. 39 laps of Monaco. And it's going to be getting very, very difficult towards the end for some of the other drivers. If fatigue starts to come in, they may have a few crashes, and we can gain there if we can keep it clean and out of the barriers. Now we've got driver DMB right on the back of us. He's going for a big lunge up into the Novel chicane. We're going to allow him to have it. Looks like he actually cut the corner there, so that's going to be a little warning for him. We'll take that. We didn't lose too much time from driver DMB overtaking us, and he's probably got a warning for that as well as Daffy comes into the pits. He's also got 6 seconds of time penalties, and I believe he's either going on to the hard tyres or he's just pitted off of the hard tyres, but either way, hard tyres not really the best call there, unless I suppose you do have damage early on and you've got to try and make it all the way to the end. But DM Guy also coming into pits, and that's the good news about this strategy that we are doing. Yes, okay, we might be losing a lot of time at the moment, but I feel we'd lose even more time by pitting and going to hard tyres and then trying to make those last all the way to the end. We're going to try and brave this out till this period, the safety car period, or what I was going to say was until we pit for softs, but the safety car has come in and saved us. Now we get a free pit stop. Now we can come into the pits and change these tyres either to hards or another set of mediums or maybe a set of softs. I just feel like softs probably not going to make it till the end of this stage, as we're going to have a look at what colour tyre is going on the car, and we are in fact going onto the white walled hard tyres, so dropping us down to P13 at the moment. But I feel there's a few more drivers who are coming into the pits as well, and yeah, P13 for the time being. McNeish is no longer in the race. Remember, he had that crash very, very early on and probably just rage quitted from that, so not very good to see from McNeish there, but it means that we are going to get a free position, free overtake on the Ferrari driver on the safety car restart. As we get a terrible safety car restart, terrible last corner there on lap 15, start to lap 16 now, as McNeish sort of gets away, but we don't have to worry about him. He is a ghost car. He's going to be a little bit further up the road, but we can just sort of settle down and follow this train. As we're going to get a little bit more congested again into this section of corners, but luckily we're in the mid-pack. We're in a good situation now. And yeah, P12 as we get past McNeish there. And driver DMB 5 seconds ahead of me. And we've also got Dirk Chocolate, who's a little bit further up the road as Weasel Albon goes for a bit of a spin out of Portier, and that's another position. We're up to P12 now. I think it was Weasel Albon. It might be the other Aston Martin, but either way, we're very happy with that. We got Weasel Albon all over the back of us on those medium tyres. As Dirk Chocolate's being put into the wall there, down in towards Saint-Devote, and we are going to take that free position up in P11. That's probably the second time this season we've overtaken Dirk Chocolate. He's got me once, I've got him twice, and we are happy with that. Driver DMB up next. They're going side by side with Daffy. Oh, it's getting really congested down in towards Mirabone into the Lowe's hairpinners. There's a big crash. Daffy, DM Guy, all coming together. Lots of, look at how much front wing is all over the place. Oh my days, as the virtual safety car has been deployed. I got a little bit annoyed by that because I reckon I could have got DM Guy, and I feel like he might go a bit slowly, but now the full safety car has been deployed, which is, in all fairness, the right thing to do. There was a lot of debris out on track. A puncture could easily have happened if somebody run over that and DM Guy into the pit lane, as that's going to be another free position, including driver DMB and Sebastian Stan, and that is it. I think Dark's going to be ahead of us. So yeah, up to P7 now in this Monaco Grand Prix. We started P13. We got the front wing damage very early on, but we held out, and we're now currently P7 in this race. We've got Dark ahead of us, Sandy Baggy as well, two drivers that on pace I think I can hold my own against. We're going really congested into this safety car restart, deciding not to go side by side. Just don't want to get involved. I don't want to give them any opportunity for me to lose my front wing or have any serious damage in this race. I'm taking it cautious, and we're going to try and get to the end of this race and see what result we can pick up as Sandy Baggy and Dark going side by side into the Novel, or not the Novel chicane, I keep saying that, the Lowe's hairpin again, and it just doesn't seem to work. More debris off these two, as we've just got to sit back and watch what happens. We have a little look up the inside. Oh my days, Sandy Baggy. I don't know whether he was trying to put us in the wall or whether he just turned in way too early, but we were very, very lucky to escape that. And also Dirk Chocolate gaining as well. He is up into P7, so fair play to Dirky Boy, as Dark is ahead of us, but I believe he's got front wing damage. So we can either go for an overtake if it presents an opportunity to us, but I feel like we've just got to settle behind and get him when he comes into the pits. Although he's going very, very deep here, so we'll get him job done. Don't want to lose too much time. We're up to P5. P5! Now for this Monaco Grand Prix. Who would have thought it at the start of this race, especially with the front wing damage that we had? And now we're P5. Got Dirk behind us, but he's 2 seconds off the pace right now as we got a yellow flag down into the Novel chicane. That's how we got it right. Marken has had a spin. He's gone completely the wrong way round. Probably just clipped his rear tyre there on the left-hand barrier, which is so easy to do. And now we're up in a P4. We are in 4th position for this Monaco Grand Prix with Cozzy 17 seconds up the road. So we don't have to worry about those drivers, and we have had a bad situation here. Our Streamlabs has actually died at that point. So from now on, we're going to be watching from the replay cams as we got Weasel Albon all over the back of us. He is going to be hustling us. He's going to be hassling us all the way to the end of this race. He has a little look up the inside there and the exit of at the end of lap 33, but thankfully there wasn't enough room there for Weasel Albon to go up the inside, and it was late enough for me not to give him the space. He has another little look around the outside, again defending the inside line perfectly as he has a run up the hill right on our tail. Will he go round the outside? We're going to hold the inside line once again. Round the outside goes Weasel Albon, but again he just cannot do it. He cannot find the grip around the outside, and we hold on to the position for the time being, and we actually hold on to the position for the end of the race. It was very much like Senna Mansell in Monaco all those years ago, but we managed to keep Weasel Albon behind us, and we come across the line for a fantastic 4th position. Our best result of the season so far. 4th place, 13th on the grid, and after penalties have been awarded, we actually get 3rd position at the Grand Prix in Monaco. So our first podium. I would have liked it to have happened on merit, so we're still going to be waiting for that first podium on merit, but still, nonetheless, we'll take it. We'll take the 15 points. Jim Wong wins the Monaco Grand Prix with Davey Lee in 2nd and myself in 3rd, and of course, Weasel finishing behind us in 4th position. We had Dirk Chocolate finishing in the top 5, a great result there for our rival. Not good for us though, because of course that's only 5 points gained in this race today, but very happy for him nonetheless. Looking at the Drivers' Championship and how this all stacks up after 3 races so far. And we're into P4. P4 in the Drivers' Championship. And we're only 2 points behind Weasel, who is currently in P3. So this could be a nice, tasty battle for 3rd in the championship. Dark not too far off us as well. Our teammate Kane, who missed today's race, on 23 points at the moment as well. With Dirk Chocolate getting into the top 10. He's currently in P8 in the standings on 12. Then we look at the Constructors Championship after Monaco, and AlphaTauri leading the way by quite a bit to us as Red Bull. But Williams, 4 points behind them at the moment. We're not too far away. We're 14 points, and in the Constructors Championship, with Kane coming back hopefully soon, or we get another teammate in who can be consistent, then we can maybe challenge for the Constructors Championship, but we will just have to wait and see for that. But that would do for today's Monaco Grand Prix. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the episode, don't forget to subscribe to the Gunners Gaming channel, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.